I think it's worth noting that line was very active offensively for the Bruins today. Ginla had 10 shot attempts, 6 of them landed on net. Lucic had 7, 2 landed on net, 2 were blocked. But and then David Krejci had 3 shots on goal and 1 that missed net. So if you're looking for something from that line, they were kept off the score sheet obviously here today, but that's a big difference from the last time in this building, which was game 3 and 4, where that line was effectively, held with very few opportunities. There's a lot of things that can go better for the Bruins, that need to go better for the Bruins, for them, to come back and win Game 7 than what they had here today. But I think that's an encouraging sign if you're looking for that line to be on the verge of a breakthrough. You just hope it's not too late.
Yeah, well, and you look, I would imagine, in Game 7 to your leaders and to your best players. Best players. Very, very tough one for Bruins fans. This is one that, after watching the Bruins in Game 5 over the weekend, and I felt this way too, that the Bruins had begun to capture the momentum, find their game, quote unquote, and begin to throw Montreal around a little bit. Maybe they had solved Carey Price. And just like that, the difference of being on home ice in a Game 5 and going up to the Bell Center in a Game 6, you can throw all that right out the window with a Game 7 looming on Wednesday. That's all your thoughts coming up. 617-779-0985. You can text us at 69985. We also have tons of post-game reaction coming up. Claude Julien, Milan Lucic, among others. But first, let's take you through maybe one of the highlights, if we can find one, and all the lowlights in plus minus.
Josephson centers one on the save.
There he goes.
With a huge from the right wing circle, it broke through Rask and trickled in.
Frustration showing as Lucic slams the stick against the ground.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Not a lot on the positive side for the Bruins tonight. In fact, the only positive or the only plus that I could see early, just 2:11 into the game by Kevin Miller, who had been so steady for the Bruins throughout this playoff run. And tonight, he gave a gift to Lars Eller and immediately got the Bruins to the 1-0.
Bruins are 20 and 4 all time.
Hold on to it, kid.
Playoff series,
Hold on to it.
3-2. Miller had a roll off his stick in front, and Eller scores.
It's a cone.
On a turnover from Kevin Miller, right in front of his own net. Lars Eller puts it home. 2:11 into the game.
Now look, if you want to pass the buck around a little bit, not the greatest pass in the world from Torrey Krug.
Oh my God.
Tuukka Rask obviously way out of position, but as Dave Gosher describes in the highlight there, rolls right off the stick of Kevin Miller, right to Lars Eller. And just like that, the Bruins dig themselves in an early 1-0 hole, and the Bell Center was going absolutely berserk. By the way, Kevin Miller also out there early on a stretch pass to Brian Giunta, where the Bruins got caught napping. We've seen that before, especially in that building. Not the best of nights for the young. And the Bruins could have evened the game, maybe even taken the lead. And then there was a 2-minute, 15-second stretch in the second period where any hopes of pulling out this game went right out the window.
This is just
at the
bad.
right point, feeds it towards
70755.
Weaver, now Beaulieu to clear up ice, a bouncing puck, bouncing away from Pacioretty. Now he's to the net and he scores! 2-man out high, right side, Markov a one-timer, save Rask. Pacioretty trying to kick and the rebound, his stick was tied up, and Vanek scores as he picked up the loose puck and puts it home in the backhand. Thomas Vanek has made it 3-0 Montreal.
Ugly stretch for the Bruins. Again, just 2:15 apart. Max Pacioretty beats Tuukka Rask 5-hole on that first goal you heard off a stretch pass from Bellew. Chara falls asleep on defense, and who knows, David Desharnais called him out in between Game 5 and Game 6. Said maybe he was tired.
Here it is.
Saw some of that on
Here
that
it is.
play. That's something we'll get to coming up. But neither Chara or Rask acquitted themselves very nicely on that.
Fucking dude's going to cause an accident, man.
Gregory Campbell goes to the box as he serves for a high sticking penalty, and then Thomas Vanek able to pounce on a loose puck, punch it in to beat Tuukka Rask, and just like that, it was 3-0 Montreal when it felt like the Bruins were just about to get it.
Oh God, here it comes. Oh God.
To get into it, they had an opportunity to tie it up. Louis Eriksson gets close in the first period, but Milan Lucic about a million grade A chances. He whiffs on a couple opportunities in the first period. Then in the second period, right before that 2:15 stretch, Montreal scored twice. Milan Lucic can't capitalize on the play. And he also got probably a
See if we can hold on. Come on, hold off, bro. Oh, he's gonna end up dead.